हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आई होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग वेल। आज इस लेक्चर में हम साउथ इंडिया मोस्टली चोला, चालुक्य, पल्लवा एंड संगम पीरियड से रिलेटेड कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस को देखेंगे। अगर आपने प्रीवियस लेक्चर को नहीं देखा है तो आप प्लेलिस्ट में एंशिएंट हिस्ट्री में जाके देख सकते हैं। तो चलिए चैप्टर को स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, हु अमंग द फॉलोइंग लेड द फाउंडेशन ऑफ द चोला एम्पायर इन द 9th century AD? The history of early Chola of Sangam literature, the interregnum between the fall of Sangam Chola and the rise of medieval Chola under Vijayalaya in the 9th century. So correct answer is option C. Which of the following temple complex has a massive statue of Nandi considered to be the biggest in India? Brideshwar temple is an excellent piece of Dravidian style temple of Chola style which was constructed in the reign of Raj Raja I. It is considered as the biggest and tallest temple of India. Okay, so correct answer is option A, that is Brideshwar temple. Brideshwar temple of Tanjavur was built during the reign of Chola Emperor Rajaraja I, in which reign the Chola Empire was expanded. The territories of the Chola dynasty stretched from south to north, namely the bank of Tungabhadra river to Krishna river. Okay, the border lines of Chola includes Coromandel coast and some areas of Deccan. So correct answer is option D. The capital of Chola was, according to the given option, the capital of Chola was Tanjore. Okay, so correct answer is option D. Which of the following was special feature of Chola administration? A special feature of the Chola dynasty was the autonomy of village administration, which was a specialty of them. Okay, the Chola village administration was very systematic and well developed. In fact, the autonomous administration was implemented in the village only during the Chola era. Okay, so correct answer is option B. With medieval India, empire was famous for elaborated local self-government. Correct answer is option B, that is Chola. The Chola era was famous for, अभी हमने देखा, village assemblies. The Chola was most famous for village assemblies. Which southern India state had excellent village administration? Obviously Chola. Dynasty famous for efficient rural administration was option A, that is Cholas. A lot of details regarding the village administration under the Cholas is provided by the inscription at a detailed description of the working system of the executive committee of Gram Sabha in Chola village administration has been archived from Uttara Merur inscription, which state that every village has its own committee which is called Sabha, okay, which was usually independent of central command and independently administered the village administration. So correct answer is option D. During the rule of the Chola king, which of the following Vadiyams looked after garden administration? The working committee which supervised the activity of Chola era village was known as Vadiyam. Okay, Thota Vadiyam looked after horticulture board, while Samvatsara Vadiyam was annual committee. Iri Vadiyan was in charge of tanks and lakes and water supply, and Pan Vadiyan was related to gold or finance committee. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा, गार्डन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को कौन देखता था? थोटा वाडियाम, ऑप्शन सी. Next question, consider the following statement. Which of these are correct? Okay, the Chola defeated Pandya and Chera ruler and established their domination over peninsular India in the early medieval times. This is correct. The Cholas sent an expedition against Sailendra Empire of Southeast Asia and conquered some of the areas. Both the statements are correct. So correct answer is option C. Bronze icons of Nataraj cast during the Chola period invariably show the deity with. Chola artists were accomplished in carving art. They framed numerous portraits of stone and metal. Bronze sculpture were prepared vastly than stone sculpture. Most elegant idol of Nataraj, which is Shiva, are found in the large number. They are included in best sculpture of the world. These idols are for the handed. Okay, so correct answer क्या हो जाएगा? Option C. Which of the following is considered to be the world greatest iconographic creation made by Sthapatis of South India, particularly during the Chola period? इसका आंसर हो जाएगा option B, that is Nataraj. Most famous sculpture of Chola is were क्या था? Bronze sculpture of Nataraj Shiva. The famous bronze image of Nataraj is a fine example of Chola art. The Dakshini Murti idol of Shiva depict him in which form? The Dakshini Murti idol of Shiva depict him as a mentor, guru or teacher. Shiva is considered in the form of as providing knowledge to the devotees. Okay, so correct answer is option A. In whose tenure 72 traders were sent to China? The Chola sent goodwill mission of 72 traders to China in the reign of Chola king Kolutunga I in 1077. So correct answer is option A. Which of the South Indian state was famous for its naval power? Chola king maintained massive consolidated troops with a proficient naval power wing. The Chola navy played a vital role in the expansion of Chola empire, including the conquest of Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka island, and naval raids on Sri Vijaya, Sinhala and Maldives. Next question. Which among the following dynasties king declared their successor in own tenure? Generally, Chola emperor used to elect their Yuvraj during their tenure who become the heir of empire after him. But in other emperor also information is given to give the post of crown prince to a prince. So इसका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? More than one of the above. Who among the following Chola ruler converted the Bay of Bengal into Chola Lake? Rajendra Chola first was a Chola emperor who is considered as one of the greatest ruler and military generals of India. He succeeded his father Rajendra Chola first. Okay, Rajendra first annexed the whole of Sri Lanka and he defeated Mahipal. After that, adopted the title of Gangaikonda. Okay, Rajendra first founded a new capital. कौन सा था वो? Gangaikonda Cholapuram after him. Okay, so correct answer is option B. Who was the founder of Gangaikonda Cholapuram? Option C, that is Rajendra first. Who among the following Chola ruler is credited to have built a huge artificial lake which is known as Chola Gangam? अभी हमने देखा था राजेंद्र. Next question. Arrange the following temple in chronological order and select the correct answer from the code given below. The chronological order of the establishment of this temple is सप्त पगोड़ा, ये सबसे पहले हो जाएगा. देन इसके बाद शो टेम्पल ऑफ महाबलीपुरम, देन बृहदेश्वर टेम्पल, देन लास्ट में गंगईकोंड चोलापुरम टेम्पल. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी. Which Chola king started naval army? The golden era of the Chola empire started with the accession of Rajendra I to the throne. Rajendra I was the first Chola king who created the naval army. ये इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, ये याद रखना है. तो इसका क्या आंसर हो जाएगा? ऑप्शन सी, डेट इज राजेंद्र फर्स्ट. Name the Chola king who conquered the northern part of Sri Lanka. Rajendra I. Rajendra I invaded Sri Lanka and destroyed Anuradhapura. Rajendra I captured only the northern part of Sri Lanka while southern part remaining independent. Okay. His son Rajendra I captured the southern island and hence whole Sri Lanka was defeated. Next question देखेंगे. Which one of the Chola king conquered Ceylon? अभी हमने देखा राजेंद्र फर्स्ट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में असर्टन क्या दिया हुआ है? वी हैव मोर इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट चोलास देन देयर प्रीडिसेसर्स. दिस इज करेक्ट. द चोला रूलर adopted the practice of having inscription written on the wall of temple, giving a historical narrative to their victories. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay, so correct answer is option A. Who was the Chola monarch who gave complete freedom to Sri Lanka and got his daughter married to the Sinhala prince? Vijayabahu, the Ceylon king, proclaimed independent Sinhala island during the period of Kulutunga I, but Kulutunga did not show any civility and married his daughter with Sinhala prince Veeraparumal. Okay, so correct answer is option A. Next question. In the context of the history of India, consider the following pair. यहाँ पे कुछ टर्म दिए गए हैं और उससे रिलेटेड डिस्क्रिप्शन दिए गए हैं. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पेयर्स गिवन आर करेक्टली मैच. यहाँ हमें सही वाला ढूंढना है. इरीपत्ती क्या है? इसका मतलब होता है लैंड रिवेन्यू फ्रॉम विच वाज सेट अपार्ट फ्रॉम द मेंटेनेंस ऑफ ए विलेज टैंक. तानियूर्स क्या होता है? अ वेरी लार्ज विलेज वुड बी एडमिनिस्ट्रेड एज अ सिंगल यूनिट इज कॉल्ड तानियूर्स. ओके. घाटिकास क्या होता है? कॉलेज जनरली अटैच टू द टेम्पल. ओके, इसको घाटिकास बोलते हैं. तो इसका करेक्ट आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? ऑप्शन डी, दैट इज फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड आर करेक्ट. Which one of the following trade center of ancient India was on the trade route connecting Kalyana with Vengi? Tagara was a significant trade center between these two. So correct answer is option A. Who was the greatest king of Chalukya dynasty? Pulkesin II was most capable and powerful ruler of Chalukya who ruled over 610 से 642 AD. Okay, a whole inscription provides the saga of his achievement. So correct answer is option C. Information about which king is found in the Kuruspal inscription. Kuruspal inscription of Dharana Mahadevi, who was the queen of Someshwar I, was found near Jagdalpur city in Bastar district of Chhattisgarh. Okay, it tells about a victorious sign of Someshwar I, who was a king of the Western Chalukyas. So correct answer is option C. Which of the following dynasty frequently assigned to the ladies high ranking position in administration? Women were appointed to high designation in Chalukya administration. Okay. So correct answer is option B. Where was the capital of Chalukyas located? At present, the ancient city of Vatapi in Bijapur district, which is now in Karnataka, is known as Badami. Okay. It was the capital of Chalukyas during 6th to 7th century. So correct answer is option A. Which of the following institution belongs to foreign trade? Srini in the context of ancient India was an association of traders, merchants and artisans. Okay. The Nada Desis and Manigrama were a guild of traders who organized themselves into one of the biggest of the trading association at the time of Hoysala Empire. तो इसका correct answer क्या हो जाएगा? Option C and D both. The name of poet Kalidas is mentioned in a whole inscription is an authentic source to know Pulkesin's second history. It is engraved in Sanskrit and Southern Badami language and was written by Ravikriti. At the end of commendation, the author claimed that he had gained fame like Kalidas and Bharavi by writing this. Okay, thus the name of poet Kalidas is mentioned in a whole inscription. So correct answer क्या हो जाएगा? Option B. The Sanskrit poet and dramatist Kalidas find mentioned in, अभी हमने देखा a whole inscription में ये किसका था? पुलकेशिन सेकेंड का था. ओके. यावना प्रिया mentioned in ancient Sanskrit text, ये क्या डिनोट करता है? Indian black pepper was a favorite ingredient of most of the expensive Roman crockery. This is why in Sanskrit it is called Yavana Priya, which means a favorite of Greeks. Okay, so correct answer is option D. Halbi is related to which language family? Halbi is an Eastern Indo-Aryan language of Bastar, Chhattisgarh, traditional between Uriya and Marathi. Okay, Halbi is written in Uriya and Devanagari script. So correct answer is option A. Tolka PM text deals with. Tolka PM is not only the residual text of second Sangamira but also the most ancient available text of Tamil literature. Okay, इसके author कौन थे? Tolka PR, who was among the 12 disciples of Saint August. Okay, it is a treatise on grammar and poetry. It has been written in formula style. Okay, so correct answer is option C. In Sangam literature, Tolka PM is the text of Tamil grammar. The author of Silapadikaram was Tamil literature. Silapadikaram was Ilango Adigal, who was the grandson of Chola king Karikal. Okay, तो इसका क्या आंसर हो जाएगा? Option A, that is Ilango. The collection of the writing of the Saivite Sant is considered as a fifth Veda, which is the name of above collection. Tirumurai is the 12th volume compendium of song or hymns in praise of Shiva in the Tamil language from the 6th to 11th century. तो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में हमें मैच करना है तिरुकुरल का क्या हो जाएगा? फिलॉसफी. तोलका पीएम ग्रामर. शिवा पाडिकरम इसका हो जाएगा ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज लव स्टोरी. मनी मेकलाई का हो जाएगा मर्चेंट स्टोरी. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. फ्रॉम द एक्सकवेशन ऑफ विच एंशिएंट साइट इंफॉर्मेशन हैज बीन gathered regarding a brisk trade relation between India and Rome during the early centuries of Christian era. Arikmedu is an archaeological site in southern India at Pondicherry. An intaglio was found here which was carved with a picture of a man. It was identified as Augustus. Beads and gems were also found. Hence it was concluded that these antiquities belongs to the Roman Empire. Okay, so correct answer is option D. Which of the following poets was known as Paduke to the author of the Periplus of the Erythraean Sea? इसका आंसर हो जाएगा ऑप्शन ए. The Roman settlement has been found. Arikmedu. Amphora jar is an ancient jar with a long and narrow neck and two handle on both side. इसके neck कैसे होंगे? बिल्कुल long and narrow होंगे और दोनों side इस टाइप के कुछ होंगे और दोनों साइड दो हैंडल्स होंगे. ओके, दिस जार वाज यूज्ड इन एंशिएंट रोम एज अ container for wine or oil. Okay, so correct answer is option B. Which of the following dynasties is not mentioned in Sangam literature? Origin and elevation of Chola, Chera and Pandya are mentioned in Sangam literature. Kadam or any other dynasty is not mentioned in Sangam literature. So correct answer is option A. Which one of the following was not a ruling dynasty of Tamil country during the Sangam age? In South India, three dynasties ruled during the Sangam age, that is Chera, Chola and Pandya. Okay. Pallavas were not the ruler of this age. So correct answer is option C. Religious anthology Quran composed in which language? Quran is considered as a Bible of Tamil literature. It is also known as Muppal. It was written by the famous poet Tiruvalluvar. According to Herse, Tiruvalluvar was the advent of Brahma. So correct answer is option B. Which of the following Tamil text has been called Laghu Veda? Quran. Tamil text Quran is considered as Laghu Veda and was authored by Tiruvalluvar. Okay. Who among the following was the author of the Tamil Ramayanam or Ramayataram? Ramayataram or Tamil Ramayanam was authored by Kamban in the 12th century. So correct answer is option A. With reference to the cultural history of medieval India, consider the following statement. Which of the statement are correct? Okay. First क्या है? Siddharths of Tamil region were monotheistic and condemned idolatry. Second क्या है? Lingayats of Kannada region questioned the theory of rebirth and rejected the caste hierarchy. Both the statement are correct. So correct answer is option C. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में हमें मैच करना है. गुप्ता का क्या हो जाएगा? देवगढ़, चंदेल का खजुराहो, चालुक्य का बादामी एंड पल्लवा का पारामलाई. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में भी हमें मैच करना है. पल्लवा का हो जाएगा कांची, पांड्या का मदुरा, यादवा का देवगिरी एंड ककातिया का वारंगल. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी. Next question, consider the following event in the history of India. What is the correct chronological order in the event starting from the earliest time? सबसे पहले क्या हो जाएगा? महेंद्र वर्मन first established Pallava power, then Gopal founded Pala dynasty, then Mihira Bhoj or Bhoj first was a ruler of Gurjara Pratihar dynasty in India, then last में Parantaka ruled Chola kingdom in Tamil Nadu. So correct answer is option C. Which of the following king did send two naval expedition to Ceylon in 642 AD? Narasimha Varman I was a king of Pallava dynasty who ruled South India from 630 to 668 AD. He was also known as Mahamalla or Great Wrestler. And during his reign, famous Panch Rath temple were constructed. Okay, he captured and destroyed capital of Chalukya, जो वातापी था, and assumed the title of Vatapi Konda. Okay. 642 AD में उन्होंने दो नेवल एक्सपीडिशन को सेंड किया था. कहाँ? श्रीलंका, टू हेल्प श्रीलंकन प्रिंस. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज नरसिम्हा वर्मन फर्स्ट. Which one of the following was a corporation of merchant in ancient India? Various trade union existed in South India township like Manigarman, Nandesi, Valangiar, etc. The purpose of this union was to encourage trade and business. So correct answer is option D. Famous South Indian, the Battle of Takkolam was fought between. The Battle of Takkolam was a military engagement between Rajaditya, son of Chola king Parantaka I, and a confederacy of Western Gangas and Vedunvas led by Rashtrakuta king Krishna III. Okay, so correct answer is option B. Who devastated Chola dynasty eventually? Near about 1250 AD, Hoysala and Pandya kingdom defeated Chola king Rajendra III. Chola dynasty in nearly 1279 AD. Malik Kafur conquered South India nearly 1310 AD. He conquered Yadav, Hoysala, Kakatiya and Pandya. Okay. Who was Urayur famous in Sangamira? Urayur was a very significant town during Sangamira, located on the bank of Kaveri river in Tiruchirappalli, which is in Tamil Nadu. It was known as Koli and Varanam and was the major center of cotton. Okay, so correct answer is option B. Which river was the lifeline of Pandya state? Vengi river was the lifeline of the state of Pandya. The river originates in Kandanmanikanur near Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Pandya state was located in the south of Kaveri. इसका क्या आंसर हो जाएगा? ऑप्शन डी, that is Vengi. Which of the following Sangam port were situated in the western coast? Select the correct answer from the code given below. The list of various ports is available in Periplus of the Erythraean Sea, the famous book of an anonymous Greek sailor. Naura, Tondi, Musiri and Nalisenda were the main port of the western coast. Okay, so correct answer is Tondi and Musiri, that is option C. According to Sangam text, the term Kon, Ko and Mannan were attributed to which of the following? According to the Sangam text, this term were attributed to the king. Okay, so correct answer is option D. Third Sangam was held at, टोटल 3 संगम हुए थे. फर्स्ट कहाँ हुआ था? मदुरई में, और इसके प्रेसिडेंट थे सेंट अगस्त. ओके, सेकेंड संगम हुआ था कपाडापुरम में, इसके भी प्रेसिडेंट थे सेंट अगस्त. ओके, थर्ड संगम हुआ था मदुरई में और इसके प्रेसिडेंट थे नक्कीरार. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी, थर्ड संगम मदुरई में हुआ था. Next question. The sage who is said to have Aryanized South India was? Agast was the sage who is credited to have Aryanized South India. It is believed that he traveled south on request of gods and later resided in the south. He was also known as the father of Tamil literature. Okay, so correct answer is option B. Next question में हमें मैच करना है. चालुक्यास का क्या हो जाएगा? बादामी. पल्लवा का कांचीपुरम. हर्षा का कैपिटल था कन्नौज एंड पांड्या का कैपिटल था मदुरई. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए. अरेंज द नेम ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पल्लवा रूलर अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर इन इनकरेक्ट क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर एंड सेलेक्ट द करेक्ट आंसर फ्रॉम द कोड गिवन बिलो. सबसे पहले क्या हो जाएगा? महेंद्र वर्मन फर्स्ट, देन नरसिंह वर्मन फर्स्ट, देन परमेश्वर वर्मन फर्स्ट, देन लास्ट में नंदी वर्मन सेकेंड. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग किंग वर इलेक्टेड चूजन डायरेक्टली बाय द पब्लिक? Gopal of Pala dynasty of Bengal and Nandivardham II of Pallava dynasty of South India were two kings among the option given who were chosen directly by public. Okay, so correct answer is option C. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Chera was a state of South India located in the present day state of Kerala and to a lesser extent parts of Tamil Nadu. The capital of the state of Chera was Vanchi. Okay, all other options are correctly matched. So इस यहाँ पे correct answer क्या हो जाएगा? Option C. Who of the following Chinese traveler has given an account of a relationship of China with India during the reign of Chalukya? Matwalin was a Chinese traveler who was given an account of the relationship between China and India during the reign of Chalukya. Okay, so correct answer is option D. Which dynasty did not rule over North India? Chalukya dynasty did not rule over North India. Their rule was mainly centralized in Deccan and Southern India. Okay, इनका कैपिटल क्या था? बादामी. Pulkesin II was the first ruler of Badami's Chalukya dynasty who defeated Harshvardhan in 618 AD. So correct answer is option A. Which of the following king is known to have sent his minister to suppress the cruelty against animal in Kashi region? Kumarwala was a Chalukya king. Okay, he reigned for 29 years. He was a Jain and a disciple of Jain scholar Hemchandra. Okay, several medieval Jain scholars wrote chronicles about him. As per Jain tradition, he was an against animal cruelty and sent his minister to suppress the cruelty against animal in Kashi region. Okay, so correct answer क्या हो जाएगा? Option B. The capital of Kadamba king was, इनका capital था वाराणसी. Kadamba dynasty was founded by Yurasharman. Kadamba state was annexed by Pulkesin II. Okay, it is notable that Tanjore was the capital of Chola, Kachi of Pallavas and Badami of Chalukya. So correct answer is option B. Next question. A king of South India sent an ambassador to the kingdom of Rome in 26 BC. To which dynasty did he belong? Pandya king of South India sent an ambassador to the kingdom of Rome. Pandya dynasty had the most prolonged duration of reign in South India region. Their capital was Madurai. Okay, so correct answer is option C. Meenakshi Mandir is located at, Meenakshi temple is situated in Madurai. Madurai was the capital of Pandyas. Okay, during the Sangam era, first and third Sangam were organized here, which were presided over by Acharya Agast and Nakkirar respectively. Okay, so correct answer is option B. Meenakshi temple is situated at, it is situated in Madurai. Next question में हमें मैच करना है. मीनाक्षी टेम्पल कहाँ है? ये मदुरई में है. वेंकटेश्वर मंदिर ये तिरुमाला आंध्र प्रदेश में है। महाकाल मंदिर उज्जैन एंड बेल्लोर माथा ये हावड़ा वेस्ट बंगाल में है। ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी। तो इस लेक्चर में इतना ही था। आज इस लेक्चर को हम यहीं पे खत्म करते हैं। नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम नेक्स्ट टॉपिक को देखेंगे। ओके, अगर आपको ये लेक्चर जरा सा भी पसंद आया हो और आपके लिए थोड़ा सा भी यूजफुल रहा हो तो काइंडली शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल।